Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Agent Saku, aka Sniper98. So, this will be the first edition of the... It's not the Whales log, probably Dolphins log, for Zenless Zone Zero, our newest Hoyoverse brain rot gacha game. And yeah, I picked it up. I really like it, contrary to most content creators out there. And yeah, let's talk about what I've got going on my account. So currently, this is what my account looks like. And I suppose just for clarity's sake, or just for transparency's sake, I am internet level 33, or account level 33. Very close to 35, which is like the next threshold up to like level up characters, I believe. Anyways, let's see who I've rolled so far. So Nekomata, the cat girl, was my guaranteed 5-star. The guaranteed 5-star, the beginner 5-star band, or whatever you want to call it, gives you a random 5-star, but it does guarantee you at least one. So I started with Nekomata. Not original. I still want Grace or Rena. I was looking for those two, namely, to be my starter 5-star, mainly because both of them have huge fucking tits. With Grace being my preferred one because, you know, tummy and black hair. But the game gave me Nekomata instead, so I'll hold that L. That being said, she's a lot of fun to play. And not to mention, she works, I believe, in tandem with Nicole, who's my current favorite girl in the game. It's between her and Grace, but considering I have Nicole and not Grace, because Nicole is free and she's a default character, I'll go with Nicole for now. So yeah, she works, apparently, I believe Catgirl works really well with Nicole, so hey, I'll take it. Anyways, going back to Catgirl. Again, she's a lot of fun to play. And I still need to figure out how exactly she works. I believe that she's got a specific mechanic where after you inflict assault on an enemy, when you use a skill when enemies are under the assault state or whatever, or however that goes, I have to do her training VR thing again to remind myself how it works. Her skill does increase damage, so I have to get into the habit of you know, making sure to play her properly. But yeah, she's a lot of fun. And yeah, she's part of my main team for now. Or at least she was until I rolled Soldier 11 the other day. Where is she? Here she is. I'll explain that a little bit later because my stream viewers don't know. At the time of this recording, my stream viewers don't know that I rolled Soldier 11 yet. Oh god, crunchy audio. What the fuck was that? Anyways, hopefully that doesn't happen again. But I'm sure it will. Anyways, these are my Nekomata stats. I mean, her stat line doesn't really matter right now because obviously, you know, this is early games. Game's only been out for like 2 weeks. So, not sure how like hard we can really gear up our characters for now. It's not like Woo-Woo where at least Wuthering Waves has been out for like what, at least a good solid month and a half or so, going on 2 months. So, but yeah, Catgirl is at level 30. These are her stats, like I said, which don't really matter too much. I have her entire skill tree, if you want to even call this a skill tree, unlocked for now and maxed out for now for where I'm at in the game. Because I believe if you want to level this up, you have to be, yeah, agent level 35. Or the character itself, themselves needs to be level 35, and obviously that's not possible right now. At least not for me. But I have unlocked the A and B modules, in case that's what they're called. And all of her talents or skills, whatever these are max level. If I want to further level them up, yeah, it requires agent level 35. So this is maxed. And this is her equipment that she's running right now. This is her W engine, or her weapon. We'll just call them weapons. Whatever this is, drill rig, red axis. I don't know what their best and slot weapons are. I just kind of throw them whatever. So yeah. Honestly, now that I think about it, this probably isn't even that appropriate on her because, you know, electric damage. She doesn't do electric damage. So I could probably give her something else here. Let's see. Yeah, actually, this is perfect because I think Nekomata is physical. Yeah, she's physical. So actually, I can actually switch this over to this. There we go. And I'll make sure to level this up, assuming I can. Yeah, I'm going to have to go farm some more chips for that thing. Which I'll probably do after this, after I record. And yeah, this should work pretty well on Catgirl because yeah, EX special attack. She likes using those. At least I think it does. We'll see if it does. We'll see if it actually does. For her disk drives, so in case you guys don't know, the disk drives in this game are basically the artifacts or the relics of this game. It's sort of similar to Star Rail because obviously you have 6. You can hold, every character can hold up to 6 drives or disks. But the difference here is that unlike in Star Rail, where in Star Rail you have 2, like the relics are separated in 2 categories, right? You got your 4 orbitals, right? Your headpiece, gloves, boots, and chest piece, and then you got your separate ornament set, which is your rope and your planar. In this game, in Z3, there's no such distinction, or like there's no such like categorization. Like they're all like sort of technically the same thing. It still shares the Star Rail as this thing of like, 4-piece set, which is the orbitals, and a 2-piece set, which is the ornaments. But now they're not like shoehorned into like specific categories. Now it's just like, they're all like technically part of the same thing. I don't know how to explain it actually. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I guess the biggest impact I would have is that now when you're farming for discs in this game, you can just farm them all from the same place. Unlike in Star Rail, where if you want to go farm for ornaments, right, barring like spamming your synthesizer or whatever, you gotta go to like Divergent Universe now in order to farm ornament sets, or to farm ornaments. And you have to go to like separate caverns, corrosion caverns, to farm their orbitals. In this game in Z3, they all come from the same source. So I suppose that's nice in that sense. So yeah, right now I'm running here with 4-piece, whatever this is. What's this called again? Woodpecker or Electro. These disk drive sets have some very interesting names. But yeah, I don't even know if this is her BIS. I just kind of threw her whatever I had. Currently, I don't have enough disk drives to like give her like a good like 2-piece set, so I just gave her whatever. Just kind of made sense. I have no idea what impact does in this game. I'm sure eventually I'll figure that out. But yeah. Also, just in case you guys don't know, for this game, the individual disc slots, like they actually do matter. So they go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Funny story here. The 5 discs, when you initially roll them, either in the disc drive, like in the musical store, we can like either roll or re-roll disc drives. I think maybe just roll, maybe not re-roll. Or you farm them directly from like the routine cleanup game mode. The 5 number does kind of like an S. So initially when I started farming them, I was like, wait a minute, what does S mean? And my chat started laughing at me. That was kind of funny. But anyways, anecdotes aside, yeah. So the disk drive slots have their own purpose, as in like they have their own designated like main stat pools. At least 4, 5, and 6 do. 1, 2, and 3 are all fixed. So 1 is flat HP. It's always going to be flat HP, just like in Genshin. 2, it's always going to be flat attack. And 3 is it's always going to be flat defense. So kind of like in Genshin, where your flower is, I believe, flat HP, and then your feather is always flat attack for the main stats, and the substats are all that matter on them. So similar in that sense to Genshin. And then the 4, 5, 6 and the 4, 5, 6 disk drive slots are where you can get your random stats. So number 4 is where you get your crit stats, as you can see here. So crit rate, crit damage. I believe you can still get attack, defense, HP percent, the usual. I don't know if that's it. Maybe you can get other stats here as well. Actually, we can check real quick. So as you can see here, defense percent. Here's crit damage. Here's attack percent. Crit damage, attack, HP. Okay, you can also get anomaly proficiency. I believe this is how well your characters can put debuffs on people. At least that's what I think it is. Again, I'll figure this out better as the more I play this game. So yeah, I suppose you can also get this anomaly proficiency main stat on there too. And then the 5 stat is where you get your elemental damages, or elemental damage bonuses on top of, attack percent, defense, HP. Which, again, going back to the whole planars and the whole, elemental damage bonuses from Genshin. Holy shit, this is going to be freaking annoying. But yeah, attack percent, HP, ether damage bonus, defense, fire damage bonus, attack, defense, HP, fire, electric, It also has pen ratio. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that must be like the elemental damage bonus of this game, something like that, or you know, the counterpart, or maybe not even like the equivalent of it, obviously, because you know, different games, different mechanics. But yeah, so all of the triple main stats, the HP, defense, attack, plus all of the elemental damage bonuses. I forget how many there are in what is it in Z3, and plus whatever this pen ratio thing is. And then lastly, you've got your sixth slot, where I believe this one also has the the usual triple main stat, HP, defense, attack, but it also has energy regen. This is where you get your energy regen main stat disc drive from, and whatever this impact is called, or whatever this impact does. So yeah, so in summary, first three disc slots are all fixed flat stats, and then the last 3, 4, 5, 6 are where you get your important stats from. So disc drive or RNG farming is another go yet again for yet another Hoyoverse game. God, it's as if we didn't learn our lesson the third time around. Fun. Anyways, that's my cat girl. She's a lot of fun to play, and I enjoy playing her a lot, especially because I main Nicole. So there you go. Next character. So I gotta explain how I got Soldier 11. So currently I am trying to roll Ellen Joe. I am rolling for her off stream, or whenever I get in a polychromes or whatever. And so the last S rank that I got was Soldier 11. So it was a spook. And so now I'm trying to scrounge up enough currency to roll more times on Ellen to get her before the week is up, because we only got one more week. For this game, I think I'll explain that later. Actually, my rolling plans for this game. Anyways, let's just continue talking about the characters. So Soldier 11, she's my second S rank, my most recent character actually, or along with Lucy, I suppose. Anyways, here's her stats for now. Level 30. Stats don't really matter for the time being, because early game. Skill modules and whatever, all maxed as you might expect. And currently she's running this triple fire set, Inferno metal sounding name, and then 2-piece woodpecker electro, and that gives her a bit more crit rate. Not that it really matters now for early game, but whatever. I had 2 pieces that made sense, so fuck it. We ball. I'd like to point out how insane this piece is actually. I don't know when I got this, but yeah, this is pretty good. Fire damage bonus, double crit attack percent. Sheesh. If only this were a 5-star disc drive too. Then we're golden. Matter of fact, even when I start farming 5-star relics or disc drives, and that's they're called in this game, I'll probably still keep this on Soldier 11, just because holy shit, look at that, look at those stats, man. But in any case, going down the list here, just individually, all of our other disc drives aren't really worth talking about, just this one. And this is her. I should also get this one to level 30 too. But yeah, this one doesn't make sense on her because she does fire damage, not electric. So yeah, she's running a 3-star warp drive, a 3-star W engine for the time being. Maybe I'll be able to get a 4-star W engine for her later. That actually makes sense on her. But that's my Soldier 11. So yeah, I got spooked by her on Ellen Joe's banner, Joe Mama's banner. But hey, I think Soldier 11 is pretty cool. Not to mention, I really like playing Ambi. So yeah, like Ambi and Soldier 11, like I'm fairly convinced that they're related in the lore, in Z3 story. It's just so far, where I'm at in the game, story wise. Or like progression wise, these two haven't really had a lot of correlations with, or like the story hasn't really like connected those two together a lot. Like Soldier 11 has showed up in the story, I think, as either like as part of main story or like side story or something like that. I forget exactly where, but yeah, like these two are clearly related, even though Ambi shares the last name with Nicole. Pretty sure they're not related though. I'm pretty sure Nicole just probably picked her up off the street somewhere. But yeah, these two are definitely related. I mean, they dress similarly, or somewhat similarly. They both use swords as their primary weapon, or their weapon of choice. And their attack animations are actually very similar. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure Ambi's skill shares the same animation as Soldier 11's ultimate. So, yeah, like, they share way too many similarities just in appearance and fighting style. For me to not think that they're related in story somehow. Maybe, I mean, shit, they both have similarly colored hair, too. It's basically the exact same. So they could be relatives. Sisters, maybe? Cousins? I don't know. And they were roommates. So, shit, man. I'm looking forward to, what gets revealed between them. Right? So, yeah. And as someone who enjoys Ambi gameplay, Soldier 11 is just kind of right up my alley, too. That, not only that, but she's fire, and fire is my favorite element. So, there you go. So, ever since I got Soldier 11, my main team now is Nicole, S11, and Ambi. And I substitute I substitute Catgirl in for S11 whenever appropriate. So, yeah. Anyway, speaking of Ambi, let's go over her. So this is her stat line for now. Maxed out skills and modules. This is what she's working with in terms of equipment. Let's see. Yeah, this is her W engine for the time being. I could actually probably give her another... I could actually combine these two together now that I think about it. Disable the exclusive skill? I didn't even know that was a thing. But in any case, she's working with 4-piece Shockstar Disco. Whatever this does. And these are its stats. There you go. She's also working with 2-piece Swing Jazz for better energy regen. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about when I was talking about the disk drives here is that one good thing that I like about Z3's, how the gear works, is that you know how basically this is like an overall improvement to like whatever Star Rail has, right? Where in Star Rail you have to use four orbitals and 2 planars, whereas in this game there's no such like distinction, right? There's no like difference between them. Because of that, now as you notice here, my Ambi has for her 4-piece set, she has them in her 1 through 4 slots, and then her 2-piece sets are on her final 5 and 6 slots. Whereas if you go over to Soldier 11, for example, Soldier 11 has her 4-piece set on slots 2 to 6, or sorry, not 2 to 6, 3 to 6, and her 2-piece set is on 1 to 2. So in this game, I really like the fact that you don't have to like have like a specific like setup. It's just just have 4 discs in the same set on any slot, right? That's really cool, I think. It actually reminds me a lot of Genshin, where in Genshin, right, you can have, since you have every character can equip up to 5 artifacts, right? You can have a 4-piece set from any 4 slots, and whatever your 5th slot is missing, right? Whatever your 5th slot is, it can just be an off piece, right? It kind of reminds me of that actually, and I actually really like that. So it's both an evolution of Genshin's artifact system and Star Rail's relic system at the same time. I think that's pretty neat, actually. Now, obviously, if they could improve the fucking main stat RNG, that would be nice. But, I'll complain about that later once it actually, starts mattering. But in any case, this is what my Ambi is working with. Nicole, my favorite character in the game, my waifu, so to speak, because big tits and pink hair, so I'm already sold. And she's free. Level 30, these are her stats. Maxed out modules and skills for now. And this is what she's working with. 4-piece Swing Jazz, and then 2-piece Ether Damage set. And these are what her pieces look like individually. There you go. And then this is her W engine. I did get this because this is a 5-star W engine. I did get this from Standard Banner, so unfortunately I didn't get a character, but at least I got I want to say this is Ambi's, what is it? Her best in slot, considering it's a 5-star. And it's specifically for, what? Support characters, I think. Yeah, for characters with the support specialty, and that's Nicole's class. So I assume this is Nicole's best in slot, and I hope it is. If it's not, then, you know, oh well. I think I heard that this is also Rena's best in slot too. But whatever, fuck Rena. I have Nicole for now, not Rena. So this is Nicole's. In any case, so yeah, that's what she's working with for now. Oh, and she's also C2. I should probably go over everybody's cinemas. Obviously, Nekomata is only C0. Same thing with S11 because they're both 5 stars. Ambi is C1. Nicole is C, what, 2? Yeah. So there you go. Alright, next up, we got Corin. I don't use Corin at the moment, but I have leveled her up anyway. I've been leveling up all the characters on my roster just because. Because one, since I'm not that far into the story, like I don't even have the current event going on right now unlocked technically. I'd have to finish chapter 2, and I guess I'm not done with it yet. And what is it? So yeah, I've just been leveling up all the characters. Because, you know, I have nothing better to spend my stamina on currently at the moment. In Z3. So I've just been leveling everybody up for the free perma roll. Or the standard banner rolls. So yeah, maxed out modules and skills and whatnot. No disk drives, but I did give her a weapon. So, there you go. She's got something to work with at least. Here is Mr. Billy. Same thing with him. He's, also, Corin is C2. Billy, C1. Level 30. Maxed out skills. Actually, I couldn't actually level this one up yet. I could actually level this. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually I haven't even touched either of these. Okay, well, maybe I could work on that. And he does have a W engine. I did level it up. But yeah, not currently using him at the moment. Same thing with Anton. I do have a C4 because of all the rolls I've done on Ellen's banner. Cool motherfucker. I like his vibes. Skills and modules. No W engine for the moment. Because again, I'm not really using him. Saku. Leveled her up. Maxed out everything. She is C6, surprisingly. I don't know how she got to C6. I know that you get a free copy of her when you get past a certain point in the story. So you get one from there. And then obviously she's on rate up with Anton, which is why Anton was C4. Only as a 4-star. And then Saku is also on rate up on Ellen's banner. So there you go. And she's already C6, so shit, man, maybe I should start using her. I mean, I do have her prepared just in case I ever do start using her. She's got her own W engine. Just got to give her some disk drives, and she'll be good. I do hear that Saku is pretty good, so perhaps I will include her into my main rotation at some point. Here's Ben. I believe you get him for free after you get the Bellabog story or the Bellabog arc done. But yeah, haven't leveled him up yet at all. Maybe eventually. He is C1 though, so I must have gotten a spook from him off of Ellen's banner somewhere. Either Ellen's banner or like from like one of my standard banner rolls. And then lastly we have Lucy. She just kind of showed up out of nowhere. I forget where I got her. Again, either a spook on what is it? On Ellen Jo Mama's banner, or from standard. I don't know where she came from. So yeah. She's here. I don't know what to do with her, but she's fire, so man, maybe she's cool. So yeah, that's my roster for the time being. I'm still looking for Grace or Rena. I'll try to roll for Ellen before her banner expires, which is the perfect segue into talking about what my plans are for Gacha for this game. So initially when I first started, I was like, like since I'm playing so many Gacha games already, like do I want, like, what do I want to do, right? Initially, I went with the decision to, or initially, my stance is, I'm not gonna care about, like, limited characters or whatever. But I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe I can go for, like, the characters, but I definitely won't be able to afford the W engines. So, yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll go for the characters, just not for the W engines. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see if I can even fucking support that. My initial guess is no, but we'll find out in, you know, a month or two's time. So, yeah, currently, obviously, I'm still working on getting Ellen. I do want to get her before she goes because, you know, you see this shit? But other than that, yeah. Think that'll be my my gacha plans for Z3. Yeah. Funnily enough, I do have I actually have to go to, kind of annoying that you have to do this, but or you have to go to the remodeling shop specifically to look at all your bangboos or your BBs as I like to call them. But I did get absurdly lucky on the BB banner, or the BB gacha. As you can see here, I now have two S-rank bangboos. The shark one, and the, whatever this one's called, a million. I believe this one's the one that works with Nicole's team. I want to say anyway. So yeah, initially, this is what I had my bangboo pity set to, and so I got him. And then, I think like either the very next multi or like the second multi after I got a million, since I set my pity to shark bangboo because, you know, for Ellen. I think Ellen wants shark boo. Maybe not. I got him immediately. So I was like, well, fuck. Okay, well, shit. This is where all my Ellen Joe luck went, huh? So currently my selected guarantee S-rank bangboo is the construction guy to prep for whenever I get Grace or something. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, believe that's about it for my inaugural episode of the Dolphins log for Zenless Zone 0. Pretty sure I've covered everything that I think I should have covered. But yeah, that'll do it for me here, boys. So hopefully I'll be able to, hopefully for the next edition of this video, I'll be able to pick up Ellen Joe and show her off, because I do think she's pretty cute. And yeah, see you guys next month then. Peace.